Hi guys, welcome back to Hitpoint News Revolve. Today we're gonna continue with this playthrough because, well, nothing really, there are not a lot of changes in 1.5.5, so it really doesn't warrant a restart of playthrough. We could just continue on with where we left off. We can keep on going and it should be fine, by the looks of it. They did add a quick fix where they've made the radial UI smaller, but besides, and they fixed a few crashes here and there, but besides that, everything is still the same and looking good. What's the, okay, so we are at max soldier capacity. We have quite a few Aserai archers. We are ready to kick some major nards. What do I have in my inventory? Some horses. Oh, I have a lot of desert horses that can get me paid. Got some food. And my relations have increased with that random guy. Thank God, random guy. If it weren't for you, I would have been... I don't know. Hey, Smoothie. Welcome back to the end, man. What's up? So yeah, sadly for those who were expecting a new playthrough on YouTube, they're just going to have to wait a little bit longer because, as I said, it's really not worth it right now. Just not worth going for. Okay, next up, I guess we're going to walk away from here. We are at war, right? Yeah, we're at war with the Southern Empire. We're fine with the Western Empire, which is good. Soldier-wise, I have 10 recruits that just need loving. How many infantrymen do I have? Aserai veteran infantrymen, 12. 13. With 2, 15. With 4. Quick math, I can't right now. 19, 22. Okay, 22. And I would need all of these 10 recruits to become infantrymen as well. How's the day going, mate? It's going fine. I'm a little bit tired for some odd reason. Not exactly sure why. I woke up very early this morning. Didn't really sleep that well. But I'm fine overall. I am on the night shift today. So my day is kind of only starting. But I'm okay. I'm at 8. Thank you, Fuslat. Welcome back to the end, man. What's up? Okay, you boys in the 5th Division. Anybody else in the 5th Division? Do I have any skirmishers here? I don't really see any skirmishers here, which is great. Okay, so I just need those 10 recruits to level up and give me some good stuff. Let's go ahead and see if the Jedi wants to buy some horses from me. And that'd be down. Now, somebody said in the comments on YouTube is, why am I not doing any quests? Because this is a pure... Because I want to go for pure trade to make money. Pure trade, pure caravans, pure workshops to make money, see if it's viable. Of course, warfare also is calling in and being good to us. And we will have a playthrough dedicated for only making quests. Which I do understand that can get that relations with cities and villages and stuff like that can give you some decent troops, which is great. But that's going to be for the next playthrough. In the next playthrough, we will definitely focus on quests. Same. You're a little tired. You wake up earlier because of the job duty, but it's all good. Yeah, same here. All good. My job duty is going to start at midnight, though. Okay, speaking of midnight.
Move, warriors! Move out! Warriors! Infantry! Forward!
That should be fine. Just going to put the archers this time in front. Let them level up a bit. 56 archers. Fuck yeah, that is what's up. You will... Oh, no, don't shield wall. Loose your boys up. There you go. That's what's up. Can you guys see anything? Oh my god, you guys can't see anything. Yeah, it's pretty dark for me as well, to be honest. Pretty dark for me as well. Okay, all of those guys are dead. Or running off, that's also fine. We're just gonna end this battle as soon as possible. 2 boys leveled up, 2 archers. I'm okay with that. Loot all of that jazz. And... Nah, wait until Well, until all of them level up. That's fine. Just wait it up a notch. Gonna go get those looters as well. Also, I'm gonna test something. I might find a good use for the hired blades. Remember when I said that you go through a lot of infantrymen? I bitch about that a lot. Yeah, I think hiring from the taverns might be a solution for the vanguard problem. Let's just call it that. 16. No. There we go. Yeah, I think just hired blades and stuff like that, and troops, which are mid to high tier usually in the tavern, would be a good way of just getting infantry quick. Might be something that I'm going to be doing next playthrough. Towards the beginning, I'm just going to hire some high tier soldiers from the tavern directly. It's going to take me a while to get the money, but I should be fine. Come on, boys. Bring them down. Bring them down. Here we go. That's fine. 2 more level ups. Gonna be having some Aserai Master Archers in no time. Give me all of that stuff. Not too many people today. Early. It's just been 9 minutes since I started the stream. They're gonna get here, my man. They're gonna get here. Or they're watching somebody else. It's a pretty busy time of the day. A lot of streamers are going for it with their own stuff, so who knows? Maybe they want to see something else right now. All's good. By the way, is Shadowlands out? Or not yet? Or is that coming up? Or maybe it's in December. I'm not 100% sure when Shadowlands is going to be upon us. Good. Infantry here, archers here. You're fine. Maybe these guys' range is very short because of the weapon they wield. They're deadly in close quarters, but god damn, does it take them to go. That was a volley and 2 dudes died. I feel like they need more people. Okay, we gain tactics, which is nice. Would be super nice if we could gain tactics a little bit faster. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on the performance of these guys. And most of these guys are master archers. I mean, you expect some heavy-duty, sharpshooting extraordinaire butt-munching or something. I don't know. But they're a little bit on the underwhelming side. And that was against looters. Hey, Lucas. Welcome to the inn. How am I doing? Doing fine, dude. Doing fine. Testing. Walking. Doing stuff. Tried to sell some horses on that jet. I got distracted by some looters. You know, the regular. The good old times. There we go. Arena. Tavern District. Ransom those prisoners. 14 Imperial Armed Traders. Imperial Armed Traders. Armed Traders. Imperial. So this is an archer. I see. Okay. Not really something that I need right now. But it's good to know. I'll sell all of those. Sell all of that. And how much for the whole baby? Yeah, that's a good price for them horses. Hell yeah. Okay, that's enough. I can get better prices somewhere else. I can sell the Aserai horse. That's fine. Today you started Game of Thrones. A little bit late. It's perfectly fine, Smoothie. It's perfectly fine. It's a very enjoyable series. Go for it. Did you start a TV show or the book? Nice. 6K. 1 pointed trade. That's awesome. We're almost leveling up. That's what I like to see. And I'm gonna go to Rode and see if they have anything interesting over there. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna find some small fries to level up my recruits. For example, those small fries, which will definitely not surrender. I mean, come on, you can't surrender. Are there mercenary troops? Because you can't remember any of them. Yeah, there are mercenary troops. They're called the dudes. Now they're called the higher blades. There are mercenary troops.
Archers,
Okay, wait, archers, hold. No, wait, no. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Okay, archers, please hold your horses. Stop killing the enemy.
infantry,
Thank you. Infantry, stop.
soldiers,
Guys, go. Where are my guys? Oh my god, why are you over there? Oh no, infantry, please hold your horses. Don't shoot. This one. Great, because I wasn't paying attention. Hey Nigja, welcome to the end. You considered after finishing the series you'll read the books? Right? I don't think that's wise. You might wanna start reading the books before season 5. Because from season 5 and onwards the TV show kind of goes downhill. And yeah, you're gonna be disappointed in the last 2 seasons, especially. Yeah, trust me. Just start reading the books after you reach season 5. They're better than the TV show, and but if you don't plan on reading the books at all whatsoever, you know, and you're just saying it, then just watch the TV show and you're good. Okay, we have some stewardship. We don't have a level up, but we're getting there. After season 7, each their own. I'm just playing it safe. I'm just saying after season 5. Hey, Craghack, welcome back to the end, man. Doing fine, doing good. Currently training up my boys. I have 10 recruits that I need to train up. They need to become fighting powerful men of valor and destruction. They're not really there yet. Someday they'll get there. Someday they'll be real boys. Okay, Britannia's fighting. Gonna go to Jilmaris, and then from Jilmaris we're gonna go back west. Most likely. Timu Castle has been taken. Okay, Timu Castle. Now what the hell is Timu? Oh my god, please tell me that that's not something super deep in... Okay, it's actually fine. Timu Castle's right there. It's on the border. It's completely deep in enemy territory, because that's smart. Please don't give it to me. I don't want it. Aquar, take it, baby. Take it. Go for it. Cherish it. Love it. Hell yeah. And gave us 3 points of the charm. Fuck yeah, I'm charming if I give you a castle. Hey, Caleb. Thank you. A fine evening to you too, my dude. Okay, cutting it up. Now tactics can be brought to 240. Not bad. Hey, Last Mutiny. Welcome back to the NT2. No, I don't medic it up. If I recall correctly, I needed the skill points somewhere in here. In the army department. Or do I keep on going for Steward? Okay, scouting has room. Scouting has room for improvement. Steward doesn't. Let's just bring Steward along. That's going to increase our numbers. It should be good. It should be interesting. It's currently giving us 19.8 men. I want to see my 0.8 guy in my party, though. I want to see how he's doing. If he's fine. If he's feeling wholesome. But well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to put the points into Steward. Medicine still has so much room to go for. Medicine's fine. And after I have this full, probably going to be going into one-handed, into riding, into... Yeah, those still have a way to go. So it should be okay. Should be okay. Then I switch plans here and there, but it's fine. Okay, what do we got over here? Commander Boy, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point In. You kind of reminded me of that song from wrestling. Sexy boy? I'm not your boy toy? Something. I don't know. Yeah, you played first time Star Sector. Thanks for recommendation. Very fun experience. I'm glad you liked it, my man. I'm glad you like it. It's a good game. I could sell 2. That's fine. Just round it up. Alright, can I have now 90 soldiers? No, no, I can't. I can't have nice things. I can't have 90 soldiers yet. Let's go back to Artesia and then most likely go back to the desert. Where I belong. No, no, I'm kidding. That's fine. I can live wherever the fuck I want. Why, hello there, 15 looters. It would be such a tragic tale to see you end your career so soon. Let me love you. Bro, may I suggest something amazing for mounted combat? If you're going to say a longglaive or a Omphalia or a two-handed axe, I already know that. But sure, go ahead. How many? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Bows there, and disperse. That should do it. Gentlemen, let the bodies hit the floor. Harrier, hell yeah, Looter Lord. I mean, they're the most reliable way of getting soldiers, so yeah. Well, not getting soldiers, of leveling up your boys, so yeah. I don't know, I'm not impressed by these guys. I'm expecting more death from Aserai Master Archers. These are, I don't know, weak. You were gonna suggest an Aserai War Razor, but I guess you heard it before. A War Razor. Haven't heard of this particular weapon. Mr. Boy Boy. Can I call you Mr. Boy Boy? The Aserai War Razor. Sure, I'm gonna keep an eye out for it and check it out. See what it has going for it. 13, those boys are almost done. Those boys are almost leveled up. Oh, please don't fight during the nighttime. God damn. No, I want to fight. Yeah. Do you know why Bannerlord has more of a storyline than Warband? Enlighten me. Why? Okay, let's see if they're going to perform slightly better in a... Nah, they're not. They're not going to perform slightly better in a smaller line. I'm pretty sure, even though the game says that they're in a line position. But I am curious. So it's like a long glaive, but you can't thrust with it, if you remember correctly. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, they're not performing as good. 5 squad, go in. 5 squad, go in. They occupy the same brush. Yeah. Okay. It's like a long... Okay. Oh, if I know. Yes, there is actually a main quest line in Vikings. There is actually a main quest line that you can follow. So, yeah, Bannerlord does have a better storyline than Warband. It's a generic storyline, but it's there. It's there for you to do it or ignore it completely. So, yeah. Good to go, man. You're good to go. Ah, come on. Just a little bit more, man. Just two more archers, and they're going to become master boys. They're going to become masterful. Oh, right. I was maybe considering of making these guys into shock soldiers. Yeah, that's not really going to work. Well, hello there, 10 looters. And we're fighting during night. Oh, and you gave up. Weaklings. There. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now they're on the other side of the river. There they are. Better caters to newer players. Oh, the fact that there's a story now? Yeah, I guess so. I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with it having a story. If it's an interesting story, even better, but... Well, that didn't really impress me. God, these guys gave up again. That's not the looters I know. Now that's the looters I know. 52 looters? Yes, please. Let me eat that. Num num. Everybody levels up today. So sad Bannerlord from 120k people watched the game on Twitch to 100. Well, they're taking their sweet time, man. They're taking their sweet time. Also, that's not a lot of people now that I'm looking at it. That's not a lot of people watching right now. There. Hey Aserai, it feels the same. It's not a very compelling, it's not a big change. It's your... The real sad part is how Total War dropped the ball. Okay, our Ignator, what did they do to wrestle your jimmies? What happened? Okay. I'm sure if you spit in their general direction, they'll die, so somebody's gonna die or somebody's gonna get hit, so it's fine. Workshop's better now, as the patch notes say. I haven't checked. Don't really play with mods, mate. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? They did nicely. If the enemy doesn't have shields, that's pretty cool. Bannerlord needs to get more mods and modding tools. You really want a Warhammer Fantasy mod? Well, you're going to get a Lord of the Rings mod and a Game of Thrones mod. I'm not exactly sure about the Warhammer Fantasy, but I'm sure one of them was going to come along. I'm sure. Okay, really, out of everybody there, just one archer leveled up. Now, I've not married in this playthrough. I've married in general. Oh, not Total War, Tailed Worlds. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was referring to them dropping the ball a little bit. But you can also blame it on the community because they were impatient and wanted to see something as soon as possible. Yes, boy. They do have War Sword Conquest. We are aware of it. We did play it. Total War is giving us a Wood Elf rework and Throughout the Unclean, so now all Foutscave and Great Clans are playable now. And a bunch of new monster units. Yep, indeed. Indeed they are. They are. I'm actually looking forward to the DLC. I'm gonna be getting it. Should be cool. Should be cool and enjoyable. And adorable. I don't know, I'm sure the Clan Molder monsters will be adorable. With the candy of my eyes. No, not the two looters. Anything but the two looters, yeah. I wonder if these guys would give up if I attack them here. They're gonna fight me to the end, aren't they? Nope. No, they actually give up. That's smart. Fucking illogical. No, that's not smart. That is basic animal instinct, to be honest. That shouldn't have anything to do with intelligence. Company of the Golden Boar has been contracted to fight alongside the Southern Empire. Well, that's going to be fun. Well, that is going to be just the best of times. Okay. How's the community felt for wanting to see something worthwhile after 8 years? Impatience, I would say. Impatience. It wasn't ready. We should have waited. They shouldn't have released it, I would say. Not smart, but the alternative would have been stupid. Indeed. Indeed it would have. But now this later. They should have had more patience, should not have given up to the cravings of the community, and just kept on developing it. Granted, they now are using the community itself to patch and improve their video game. That is a good thing. But the hype kind of died out, I would say, I don't know, 2 months ago. From here on out, there's a Skeleton Crew community that's still playing the game. I'm still playing the game because I need to make a guide for it. And that's all. Scouting's now at 105. Good. Skoldarborotva has joined the Aserai Merc. That's awesome. No, I'm not talking about Warhammer. I'm talking about Bannerlord. Total War Warhammer is, I think, currently my favorite game of all times. No joke. It is. Byproducts. What do we got here? Holy moly on a pogo stick. That is some cheap ass mules that I'm going to be getting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff. Love that game. You really enjoyed Bannerlord 2 also? Okay. I'm glad you do, man. I'm glad you do. Keep on enjoying it to the best of your abilities. Hope you have the most out of it, my dude. Yippers. Yeah, hell yeah, and yeah, huh. That is what's up. And if there's good prices at Barrel Hall and Water, I'm expecting very good prices at Asgard as well. Honestly, I don't think they released it because of community pressure, but because they simply ran out of money after fucking around for so long. Yeah. Or they wanted to profit off of the Battle Royale craze that was going on at the time, but they came in too late. They just came in too late, flat out. The other problem with Tail War was money. I think Tail War was going to release even better game if we waited. That's a thing, Smoothie. I think the sales of the video game actually keeps them alive right now. Not 100% sure. I don't know what's behind it. I can only speculate. What was their choice? And even if you ask them why, that, you know, if you would go, tell me why, they'd be like, well, it's to introduce a community to help us bring the good shit to the boys. I don't know. Something like that. Something around that ballpark, I would expect. 26. Oh my goodness. Gracious me. Yeah. Yeah. I will pay that amount of money, and I will probably be fine. Hey, Relum. Welcome back to the end, dude. What's up? Cool. Now we have 2 Aserai Mamluk Guard. And 3 recruits. So, that's fine. It's not the community's fault. The development process was horribly mismanaged. Sure, of course. It's not. How does Bannerlord fit into the Battle Royale feast fast? I was thinking of maybe they would introduce a Battle Royale mode, but then they just stepped back from it because it was just too late. That's what I was thinking. We created a poll on a forum in order to add custom orders to Vanilla Bannerlord. 30 votes yes, 3 no. Okay. Could you share that link, Relum, so some of my viewers can go and vote for that? After all, the game is good, and when mods come out, the game is going to be even better. Indeed, but it's not the community's duty to fix the game. Smoothie. The developer should do that. Thanks, Slayer Peach. Welcome back to the end. You did another poll a few months ago with the same result. You hope they add it? Okay, man. I hope they add it too. To be honest, there's a lot of work to be had to add some custom-made orders. They gotta go and do lore for each one of them. They gotta make the armors unique. They gotta make some, you know, there's work to be had. Okay, Stewart is going up. Level is going up. That's good. How much further horses over here in Kuyaz? Let's see. Okay, relation with that dude has increased. Not that hard. They don't have to add extra stuff. Just let you train and equip, as in POP or Perisno. Right. Yeah, but Relum, for them to add custom knighthood orders, they actually need to have existing knighthood orders first. There are no knighthood orders in the game, so if they want to add the POP or Perisno system, they have to add, you know, existing knighthood orders to compare with. Understand? People are asking like to create a custom clan troops. Oh, when you create your own kingdom. I see. I see. That's lamer. That's a little bit on the lamer version, but sure, yeah, that'd be interesting. Don't you know if we're doing stuff like that when the base core of the game is just barely functional? Indeed. That's what I'm expecting as well. I'm seeing this game being incredibly good in a year from now. They could retrofit the mercenaries, for example. They could, but then the player won't really have stuff to play with. Sorry, fast emergency troops early in the game. I think the delay with development is due to different opinions that developers have towards the game mechanics. It's a hard game to balance and develop. Maybe. That's also true. But it's also true that what they brought to us to begin with was very bare bones. We'll see when the game fully releases? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm seeing this game in developer hell for a long time, Smoothie. I am seeing this game... This is going to be a Arma 3 situation, or a... It's going to be in development for a long time. Reach a point in Bannerlord where you just tried everything and it's so repeatable. The ball's in the mods court right now. We'll see. We'll see. To be honest, the modding community will have problems to bring out lasting mods because, well, each time the game updates, which should be every 2 weeks or something like that, then they need to update the mod with it. So yeah, it's gonna be a problem for them until they have a full game release. Maybe the devs are counting on the modders to polish the game. I hope they're not. Must be me. I really hope they're not. It was bare bones indeed, but you believe they have a lot of content ready to introduce into the beta, but they're polishing what we're currently having. Mate, what beta? There's no beta. There's nothing from here on out. Arma 3 was in development hell for quite a while. And then they brought it in. Or no, it wasn't Arma 3. It was Arma 3 with zombies. What's it called? DayZ? Yeah, sure, go for peace. Okay, and we're going to be receiving some tribute. That's nice. The beta branch. Oh, right, you're referring to the beta branch of the early access. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, I thought you were referring to a closed beta or an open beta when we are in an alpha or something like that. I apologize for the misunderstanding. Well, I guess the main problem is that they need to hire more devs. 8 persons working on single player is too low, to be honest. How many persons are working on the multiplayer realm? They didn't really add any content in the 9 months since it came out. No, they did add extra quests, Eric Nader. They did add around 6 or 7 or 8 quests, and they did add to the main quest as well. So, they did add content. Plus fixes, optimization, and, well, slightly reworks. And they still added, with each patch, they add new artwork to the game. Quest items features that not many features they did. Yeah, exactly. Quest items. Features not so many, but they're adding them as well, eventually. Just gotta wait. I think a good way they could create a custom troop thing is have a menu where you have a specific amount of cash and you choose like mounted archers or cavalry or infantry or stuff like that, and you get to choose equipment. That's literally Prophecy of Pendor or Perisno. Boy. Not exactly sure how much art, but they added some, which is fine. Okay, 3 recruits. Yeah, they go into tribesmen. Items that were in the game since the start, they just unblocked them. Sure, they were still added to the game. Even they were behind, you know, a blocked wall. Maybe they needed testing, but still, they added them. Nice big pile of enemies, hopefully not inside of the village. Oh my god, it's inside the village, we're dead. Where are my boys at? Oh my god, my boys are all the way over there, that's bad. Okay, infantry go there, form a shield wall. Archers, prepare for hell coming your way. There. And at least next match will be by far the most stable one. Maybe a sweet point to start a first long campaign. That'd be cool, Realm. That'd be very cool. Tied up with that, they keep fucking with the balance in a way that just makes the game progression slower and more grindy. Can't have anything good. It's fine to make the game slower and more grindy, Eric Nader. They just need to make that slowness and grindiness to be enjoyable. That's all. I'm okay with the game being grindy, as long as it's enjoyable. I helped. I totally helped against that guy. Did you see? I swung my sword and he ran a little bit further from me and he went exactly into the arrow. That was all planned. Darwolf Mikhail, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point In. They just need to add late game in order to be anything else than a perma-battle simulator. So grind isn't a problem at all. Yeah. I mean, hell, there's no grind. You can just use smithing to make money if you want to go there. Hell, you do 2 battles. You grind a few tournaments, which is, I don't know, to reach clan tier 2 or clan tier 1. Maybe 10 tournaments. You grind 10 tournaments, you reach clan tier 1, and then you join a faction as a mercenary. You do 1 battle and you have 20k in your inventory. That's fine. I know it's not fun, Arigator. I know it's not fun. They need to fix it. God damn it, I go through each and the same rant every time I play this game. Every time. Yes, indeed. I would say that it's 90%, but yeah, sure, let's go with 80. As well, we'll have anytime soon managing deployment on open battles as in sieges. That's gonna be nice. You know that they've removed that perk, right, Relum? In the current patch, there is no such perk.
Get moving! Soldiers! Move! Around! Get archers! Listen up! Bows down!
There. We'll see, boys. We'll see. Right now, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. From here on out, actually, there's not a lot of things to do. They need to add a diplomacy to the game. They need to add some late game elements, and then the game is ready to be released. Which one is profitable right now? Caravans or workshops? Caravans. But workshops did receive a buff in this latest patch, and they should be producing more money now. Run is a problem. You grinded in PvP, renowned for ranges of the Clarion Call. You loved those units and you enjoyed it. Cool. Callum said it. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that, dude. The more, the better. Looking forward to it. No, it's because my sword is long. It's because my sword's long, that's why. I was trying to think if, am I actually hitting people because I'm getting better at mounted combat? Nah, it's because my sword's long. It gives like 550 to 600, while average should be 500. Okay, which one, Relum? Why, I would gladly test out that bug. I will test that bug so much. It's gonna be nobody's problem. I currently have the Tanner in Ascar, which is producing 405 gold, which is not bad, and the oil press in Kuyaz with 142. They added the mask back to the horses. They have not added the mask back to the horses yet. Alright, Nader. It's not just size how you matter, it's how you use it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's fine. I have a small penis too. It's okay. I tell that myself all the time, so I don't cry myself to sleep each night. It's okay, boy. All's good, man. There's a major bug. You can transport live animals on caravans, and you should be able to. And create some bugs as well, but we'll be fixed next patch. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm fine. Yeah, these things are expected to appear. They haven't been tested. These are literally patches that are coming out to be tested by us, and to provide as much feedback as possible. So all's good, man. I will someday catch that guy. There. Sounds like cope. What cope? No, I'm fine.
Infantry!
Okay.
Infantry!
Infantry there, infantry there, marchers there, archers. Hold your fire, and it should be fine. Hey, Jinjao. How you doing, man? What's up? How's life? Hopefully life's good. Sam, you don't have a big penis, it's not a problem at all? Everybody with small weebies, raise them up! Do I like the new order menu? No, I don't, because I'm not really accustomed to it yet. But I'm probably going to get accustomed to it. It doesn't affect me, and I don't use a gamepad, Aserai. It really doesn't affect me, and I just need to get reaccustomed to the new buttons. That's all. That's all. It'll change for sure. I'm sure it will. Life's good. Nice. Nice. Life's good for me too, man. Life's good for me too. Although I do have to admit, so I'm the type of dude that doesn't really mind the fact that we've been closed inside the house for more than 10 months now. No, it's around 10 months. It's around 10 months. It's since the beginning of the year. But it is slightly starting to get to me. I do feel the need to get the fuck out of Dodge, to go out a little bit. It is starting a little bit to get to me, but I'm still fine. I'm still fine. There's a discussion ongoing on the forum about how to handle that menu and add an option maybe to toggle between old one. Oh fuck yes, yes, that's the perfect solution. Give us a dedicated UI for mouse and keyboard, and for anybody who wants to plug in their joystick. There's a joke somewhere in there. They'll automatically switch the new one, or make it interchangeable. Of course, it's perfect, relevant. But the question is it just a discussion between people who want it, or is the developer also involved in that discussion? Because that's a big one. Hey, Mr. Rich. First 4 months of the recording was so good, but yeah, after 8 to 9 months just feels like getting choked. Yeah, a little bit. It's like there's not enough air inside the apartment. A bit. But I'm just gonna take a walk with my mask on, and should be fine. And there's a dev involved. Cool. Why bother with console buttons? Because it's a good source of revenue, Eric Nader. Even if you don't want to admit it. To be honest, Warband had a second wind because it got released on the PlayStation as well, and on the Xbox. There's a lot of people that are playing it and are really enjoying it. Sadly, they don't have access to mods, but still, they're doing fine. How do I know this? It's because I see a lot of chatter and communications on my Warband guide. Unless you got to go out with a girl during quarantine, I hope you use protection. My dude. Okay, so all of that and that. And oh my dear god, that price is insane. 146 for the meals. I bought those for 26. What the hell? Damn, son. Hell yeah. Yeah, so just, okay, fine. I'm not gonna sell all of them. It's okay. But that's 11k right there. 11 goddamn K. Okay, sell some of the mules. Hell yeah, that's fine. And sell some of the desert horses. Sweet Jesus, that could just go down. Yeah, that's fine. Holy shit, 27k. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, boys, just buy or sell horses from the desert and sell them in the Western Empire. Well, let's see. Nothing has changed for me at least, since you're not an outside person. Okay, Jinzhao. Does a Spanish like me on the forum that's carrying pretty damn hard, designing a new map bottle, historical armor models, improving all the graphics? Don't know what is his work, but he is awesome. That's nice. You still enjoy more Warband? You still enjoy Warband more than Bannerlord? Yeah, that's normal because you have access to mods. Smoothie. You have access to multiple worlds, while in Bannerlord you only have access to one. That isn't even complete. Hey Hans, welcome back to the end, man. Ever thought about a blue screen? Oh, for behind me? A green screen, you wanted to say, not a blue screen. Sadly, I can't get myself a green screen because there's just not enough room inside the house. We are already a little bit crowded as we are. I don't want to add another extra thing in. Same started a new campaign 2 days ago on Parisna and was updated a few days ago. Oh yeah, it's actually 1.3 now. Or something like that. It's super ahead. Hey Shredder, welcome back to the game, man. You know when Bannerlord's full version will come out? Not beta? No, there's no release date, Shredder. It's going to be in early access for a long time. Think of Factorial, RimWorld, or DayZ, or any of the games that stood in early access for a long fucking time. That is what's going to happen with Bannerlord. So expect Bannerlord to be fully released in at least a year from now. At least. I don't know. I'll get back in touch with you on that one. I don't know. I think last time that I played was 0.9.8 or something like that. If you're into RimWorld and Chinese culture like cultivation, check out Amazing Cultivation Game. Just get an English translation. You'll have to whisper me that game, Relum, because I won't remember it. I will not remember it. How much trade did I get from that? Also the game saving. I don't know, because I didn't pay attention. They promised a full release a year after your early access release? Arignator, shut up. You know that's not going to happen. They already dropped the ball. There's nothing more that we can do. Okay? We just gotta work with the cards that we were given. Bitching about it doesn't solve anything. Absolutely anything. So yeah. Let's go to Legetta and see what they have over there. Maybe we can send some more horses there. Would love to kill those looters, but... Hey Matthew, I got 5 points into trade? Fuck yeah, 5 points for Gryffindor. That is where it's at. Thanks, man. Thanks for noticing. You sent the Steam link? Thanks, Rollum. I'll check it out, dude. Always up for something interesting. Bitching about a slow constructive citizen? Not when you repeat the same thing each time we meet, Arignator. I mean, I had this conversation with you 6 times now. We need to wait and see what's going to do with Bannerlord. Maybe they're going to surprise us. I'm not holding my breath, Smoothie. I'm not holding my breath. It is since they just slow the lesson. You know that the devs are... There's a very small chance that the devs watch this stream. There's a... I don't know, 5%, probably not, less than 5% chance that they're watching the stream. Okay? They're maybe going to be talking with Resonant, they're maybe going to be talking with, I don't know, who else plays? who else has dedicated Warband and Bannerlord channels? Are there mods out yet for Bannerlord? Yes, there are. Hey Tylerism, welcome to the inn. Another round of lemonade? Fuck yeah, coming right up, man. Well, it's not the devs' problem this game fails. It's Salesforce CEO problem. I think it's everybody's problem from that company. I mean, I'm sure the CEOs and the pencil pushers in the top are calling the shots, but still. Like Pendor? As I understand, there's a Game of Thrones mod out, and that people can have access to right now. Oh, good God, why? There. I want to do it the other way around. Artem is a dedicated Bannerlord channel? Okay. Is he bigger than me? If so, he most likely has a higher chance of attracting the attention of the devs. Most likely. Actually, devs are really aligned with people's interests on forum, but when they talk with the final boss, most things get rejected. That's shitty. Do you think horses should have a stamina bar? No. No, I don't think horses should have a stamina bar. No, sir. Nah, it's fine. Don't put more pressure and calculations on the game that there already are. It's fine. We don't need a stamina bar. We don't need stamina in general, to be honest. I would just remove the... I would remove the stamina bar from smithing as well, and I would just add ingredients for smithing to be harder to get. Uh, 37.2k subs. Yeah, I think he's fine. So yeah, no point here. Was a dude named the Rain Man that streamed Mountain Blade? I'm sure there's a lot of people who streamed Mountain Blade, Jinjiao. First, you should not stamina because you don't want to be more grindy. Okay, Viking Conquest had one and it was so good. Heavy armored units got tired quickly. Allied troops actually had a meeting. Okay, that is a stamina bar for infantry, not for horses. Would be interesting. Yes, Serenator, we know. We know that horses shouldn't be made out of butter cubes. Who was very popular with that? I don't know. I don't know. What got me into it was Warband. Warband kind of brought me in. I saw that there was a niche. There was a niche need for it, and I took it. I took it and I ran with it. Infantry should have stamina. Yes. Yes, okay. I did like the system from Viking Conquest. It did give every type of unit a better role. Who knows, that might be a indirect buff to the Aserai, since they don't really have that much armor in general. Might be good. But I would definitely not give mounted units a stamina bar. Yeah, it would be interesting to see an army tire out and stuff like that. That'd be cool. Holy shit, 263 for mules? Baby! Where have you been? It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with that. It's cool. Yeah, 65 trade. Maybe sometime stream Warhammer you would like to learn to play, and a lot of guys on stream like that game. I don't really have a lot of viewers when I play Warhammer. It's because there's so many factions in the game, and every 10 viewers want a different faction, so it's kind of hard to keep the interest high. Getting charred also reduced damage output and swing speed, I think, not only movement speed. Yes, indeed it did, Mostrovich. Indeed it did. And it would be cool to see it again. I'd be down. Let's go to Marinath. I've never been that far north. Let's see what's going on over there. We're during peacetime, right? No? What? We're at war with the Northern Empire? No. Oh, no, no. We're at peace. They were simply selected. Yeah, okay. I understand now. On par with Kuzait. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Southern Empire is also stronger than us. Or at least we're not bottom of the barrel. That's fine. Let's go to Marinath. Relum, you still here, man? I wanted to ask you a question. Will the next Crusader Kings 3 stream involve a new playthrough? Yeah, I would love to start a new playthrough on Crusader Kings 3, even though the current playthrough is actually very interesting. Yeah, I would probably try and go something on the Romanian side. It would be cool to see. Snowballing faction still in the game? No. No, they toned down the snowballing aspect of the game. They're fine now. There are some hard hitters, in your opinion? Strong roster and horse archers are amazing. The good thing about Kuzait is the fact that they get, oh my god, those prices, what the fuck. The good thing about Kuzait is that they get, their basic unit on a horse from tier 2. So as soon as you level up your recruit, he is on a horsey. He is ready to go. He's ready to fuck shit up. If I remember correctly, I do have to verify, but I think that was the case. And having that is pretty awesome. That should be fine. Good. Let me have a quick look. Kuzait recruit. What was the name of the... Okay. Horse archer. There we go. That'll give me nomad. Okay. Yeah, so from tier 2, he's already a tribal warrior. And you'll most likely go for horse archers and heavy horse archers with them. Yeah, that's very, very powerful. Practically, the Kuzait tribal warriors are already have their survival rate increased by a lot because they receive a bow, an arrow, and the horse. So, yeah. They're the first to get him under archer. Indeed. Indeed. And now the tribal warrior is not amazing. He's pretty trash. His horse is trash, his weapon's trash. But still, that increase in survivability keeps them going. And if they have a lot of them, you can reach critical mass easily. So that's good. The problem, actually, with the Kuzait is to scrounge up a good fighting force to be successful in sieges. Something like Brachonia would be boring to watch if it was Skarsnik campaign. Now, that's a different story. Indeed, Jinzhao. Indeed. People would expect to see some of the more difficult, campaigns. That's true. For example, Morathi. Oh, I remember when I played with the Dark Elves and I played with Morathi the first time. Sweet Jesus, that campaign is not easy. You're literally surrounded by enemies, dude. Enemies up the ass. And I know that Morathi likes that, but still, enemies up the ass, dude. Don't play Skarsnik, it's mental torture. I understand that it's a little bit on the easier side now that the orcs and the greenskins received their update. Also, yeah, Belagar. Now that's a difficult one.
Footmen, hear me! Move! Infantry! Get moving! Come in on archers!
There. Oh, sorry, Relum. Yes. Relum, do you happen to know if the developers are aware that the cavalry, that melee cavalry is just too weak? That melee cavalry has problems and just walks through enemy lines like bread through butter, like they just slide through enemies. Are they aware? Did they say anything about that? Your starting position is shit, your units are restricted to shitty goblin units and that everyone around hates you. Belagar is much more fun to play than Skarsnik. You actually have competent units. Oh god. No! My baby boys.
Attack now!
Well, I think I lost all of my recruits, because these guys clearly didn't shoot too fast to deliver them a swift death. Will I be released? There we go. There's an ongoing post about it. No comment of a death, but be sure they know. They read all posts every day. A few of them are 24/7 on the forum. Okay, Roland, thank you. Just want to make sure that they know about it. That somebody bitched about it already on the forums. That's fine. Lancers, horsemen, and heavy lancers intensely good and are comparable to some noble lines. I'm sorry, the lancers are trash. As I was just discussing with Relum right now, boy, the melee cavalry in the game is subpar. The player has problems fighting infantry units when getting close to them, because the infantry somehow magically can reach on top of a horse and hit him in the head. For some odd reason. Oh yeah, hopefully they know about that as well, Relum. So Belagar starts is mental challenge to get past it. Belagar is limited to his army capacity. That's his problem. He's just limited to the amount of soldiers that he can field until he takes Karakate Peaks. Skarsnik, with the rework, as I understand, he can buff up goblins considerably. And he is, as I understand, a little bit fine now. There are 20 page posts called Melee Cavalry is Underpowered at the moment. Suggestions updated on the front page. Okay, cool. Cool. Are there also posts about infantry reach needs to be nerfed against cavalry? What am I looking at? 15. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to kill these guys. Archers. There we go. Hello, Duzmachek. Welcome back to the end, man. Going fine, going good. Trying to keep them up, boys. Trying to level up some recruits. Not doing so hot in that regards. Horse is going to be stopped by hits from behind. That's a problem to you. Horse is going to be stopped by a fart in their general direction. Oh, no, actually, I think spears are too powerful against horses. The fact that horses slide through the enemy is also stupid. Practically a unit, a blob of enemies doesn't have enough stopping power to stop a horse from just charging through. And the other problem is that this dude, with a hammer, can hit me on the head from practically this distance. Something like this. That's stupid. That's just poppycock. Only Archer Army, they're the most efficient. And it's not only Archer Army because you wouldn't be able to win. I do have a shield wall. There we go. It's good when you have a devs who listen to you. You remember 3 years ago when you played League of Legends, it had MMR? You played with guys in Diamond League when you were silver, and they didn't want to fix your MMR? Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, Smoothie. I played a few years ago as well. I don't really remember having problems with MMR, but that's cool. I know that there were problems with moving accounts from one region to the other. With Belagar very hard, you unify the starting province, then got 2 Dwarven Warriors, and then spammed Rangers and beeline for Karakate Peaks. It actually worked, although you lost like 80% of your army taking the city. Then with the help from Grudgebeard, you won the campaign. Yeah, sounds about right. Usually you want to beeline for Karakate Peaks. After you take Karakate Peaks and Confederate, it becomes a steamroll. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I mean, they have that sweet, sweet, sweet artillery. And practically use their flying ships as, kind of like cavalry. There we go. Let's go back to Legenda. Yeah, it gets way too much cheats, and you have to cheese to have a chance at winning a Legendary. Yeah, it's a little bit too meh. Legendary. A little bit too tedious. But it's still interesting. Not worth to play a game if you have to cheese to win. Sure. Hey, Nickluff. How you doing, man? How art thou, good sir? I mean, I like to cheese. I like to go with pure archer armies and stuff. Kalisa the Wanderer. Oh, right. Hi, lady. Let's go. We ride. Okay, Kalisa. Do I have any other active caravans? I have one active caravan. Okay. I have enough cash to put you back on the field. Let's do it. Mr. Smith, or wherever you're in. Mr. Mattis. Hi. Form a caravan. I accept these conditions. Kalisa McGirl. There. You understand why it is only possible to level your companions if they're in your own party, and Warband is possible by talking to them even when they're not part of your party. I don't know, Matthew. Ask the developers. I find it dumb as well. Leisure difficulty is basically made for people that can come up with the best cheese. I guess. Sure. I guess. Footman. Oh yeah, everybody healed up on their own. And since we're on Legetta, let's see if they want to grab some extra cash. If they want to give some extra cash for horses. No, actually, that's all of the horses that I need right now. That's literally the horses that I need for the army. Oh, fuck off, saddle horse. Mules, 35. Nah, that's the inventory capacity that I want as well, so 35 mules is okay. Kosian, once I have the skills to ride it, I'll ride it. Good. Let's leave and go try and grab some more horses from the desert. Speaking of, I should also go grab some, no, not grab, build some extra, an extra workshop. Alright, next stop's going to be in Ortizia, and then we're going to go south. That'll be solved soon? Did they say that you're going to be able to level the boys up wherever they are in the world? Because that'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Because I'm going to be like, hey yo, Kalista, I want to level up your ass. And she's like, oh, really? Okay. And that's it. Kind of like the Bretonian Vow Knight exploit. Not much of a cheese, but strat nonetheless. Dude, you just need archers. With most factions, you just need doom stacks. Doom stacks are archers, and using the checker strategy, you can practically beat anything as long as you have the ammo. Probably not. You're probably gonna have a bad time beating against multiple stacks, but if you have the ammo, you'll be fine. Hey, Spectre, welcome back to the end, man. Doing good? Still good on food. Let's go south. Hey, Shress. Welcome back to you too as well. It's good to be back indeed. Gonna have 92 soldiers. Hot dang. Hello, 23 looters. I'd like to talk with thee. So, out of the recruits, only 6 survive. Out of the 10 recruits, I think only 6 survive, yeah. Another tricky campaign can be Tretch. Are you talking about Clan Rictus, Jinzhao? I mean, Clan Rictus definitely needs a buff, a rework, a something. It needs help. It needs help. Or it needs a shotgun to be taken back to the shed and put down. That's also an option.
Soldier, move! One man hit moving! Bows!
No. F2. F3. There. But yeah, if you have any questions regarding some of the factions, I might be able to help you out because I played most of them. Haven't played Bretonia, though. I did not play Bretonia, but I know of their Doom stack. Oh, and I definitely did not play Beastmen. They're just trash. Beastmen need love. Beastmen need help. They need a lot of love. Not as hard as Stretch, but Clan Scurry is so much fun with the nukes. What? Clan Scurry is incredibly powerful, dude. You literally put a front line of Gatling gunners with a second line of Scurry Jezzails, and with a few artillery pieces. I would actually go for plate claw catapults because they do so much damage against infantry. And maybe one zap cannon and you're good to go. Holy crap, you're gonna be eating through armies like it's nobody's business. Never touched the Beastman or Chaos. Actually finished a Chaos campaign. It was okay, but you do have to play defensively. I did burn a lot of I did sack a lot of settlements to level my boys up so I can reach dragon shaggots and stuff like that. And interestingly enough, their skirmisher cavalry is actually useful. I usually would have 6 units of skirmish cav in their army, and they peppered the enemy quite well. Second issue with companions, and things they're good in, they're maxed leveled red. For instance, a smith has no stamina. Okay, Matthew. That's fine. It's okay, they die. Companions in this game are very... What's the word that means passing through life? Passing through one's life. And it's usually a word used in philosophy. Ephemeral? No. I'm losing it right now. I don't really remember. In Romanian it would be ephemer. I don't really know in English. Is the stream darker or more concentrated than usual, or are you going nuts? Nuts. It was the same. It was always this way. Suddenly. Companions have permadeath in Bannerlord? If you activate it from the campaign. Yeah. If you activate it from the campaign, yeah, you have permadeath. You know what? I think next playthrough I'm going to play without permadeath. And see how it is. I've never... Oh my god. Since Bannerlord was released, I've never played without permadeath. I only had permadeath. Jeez, I've seen so many companions die, man. I've seen them die. So often. So fast. And they were young, man. They were young. How's the playthrough going? Still building up the forces, sadly. Well, not necessarily building up the forces, more like gathering money. They should be good to go. I should go and participate in some of the wars that we have. I should also get some recruits. I'm still kind of... Maybe the way you're meant to get new soldiers is through relations and not through getting recruits. Throwing a veteran infantry is nice. Yeah, in the first major battle, they're gone, dude. In the first major battle, they're dead. Not really a troop that you should rely on. You should definitely not rely on your infantry. You're going to be changing them like you would change socks. Unless you're using the retreat and re-engage tactic. Which is fine. Which is perfectly fine if you enjoy it. But don't tell Aragnator, he's going to get pissed about it. And he will consider you a lesser being. You get them by towing massive amounts of tier 4 troops as prisoners. You find that is the most efficient way of getting high tier troops reliably in the game. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. In the late game, you're going to be, if you're not, you know, role-playing for a pure army like I'm doing in these playthroughs, then you can easily get high tier troops from prisoner stacks. Usually play without permadeath. You love to equip and level up your babies. Okay, are your babies powerful? And do they still wet the bed? Probable relation is that you spend tons of time raising relations with a notable and lowering your relations with others, and then the village gets raided and the guy effing dies and you're back at square one. Sounds like real life. Well, it happens, dude. It goddamn happens. Goddamn. That is a high price. I think we just bought too many horses in the area. Oh yeah. I'm not expecting good prices in Escrow either. Pardon. I needed that. Same, you deserve permadeath. You love your companions. You love your old squad of undying hordes. Nah, probably not. Not a horde. Your undying bodyguards. Cool. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. That is perfectly fine. 26 for meals. Fuck yeah, man. Give me that shit. That price did not change. That's amazing. Ah, too expensive. That's fine. Oh, right. Forgot to check about the weapons. You like them, but you don't love them? Yeah, I know. You don't really get attached to these guys because they're randomly generated. That makes you just disregard the system entirely? Yes. But some people stated that usually increasing relations and doing quests is better. I'll find out on the next playthrough. Also weird how a constable of a village can say you want conscripts. Yes sir, immediately take those 2 recruits, but you can take the 4 mounted elites because I don't like you enough. I think you can raid the village for recruits or something. Your guardian angels? Did they shoot rockets? Okay. Broad arming sword. Everything is better on that. Length is not though. Damascus something. Yeah, you know what? I think I have enough money. I think I'm gonna start looking to equip some shit. Get some stuff going. Hey, Gaia Mulligan Stickalot is here. That's awesome. Any new cities? Piercing arrows, Payfish, the Java Spear, Craft the Javelin, Southern Throwing Axe. Nothing really interesting yet. Any interesting piece of armor? Well, that could be useful. Just like how random sieges are, you've lost 4 companions in one since siege AI is still broken. Yeah, siege AI is indeed still broken and needs love. I'll get that. I could get that as well, but 3 extra armor is not really that important. The Southern Ringmail, though. Southern Ringmail might be good. You know what? Yeah, get that as well. Good. What else do I need of my boy? What else does my boy need? I guess that's fine. Any interesting boots? Nah, boots are good. It was fine with losing them fair and square, but losing them in sieges is just painful. I understand, dude. I understand, yeah, pain. Someday they're gonna be better. That's all I can say. That doesn't really fit, but it's fine. Trade. Good. Walk away. Leave. And go to Sanala and see if we find anything interesting there. How many recruits do I have? Okay, Aserai recruits, I don't really have time to train you up anymore. We're going to be in the infantry division. And from here on out, I guess we're always going to have a squad of Aserai recruits that's going to be on the front line and most likely die. But hey, if they manage to make it through, congratulations, guys. You are part of the squad that will also most likely die. Yeah. Wait. Oh, right. She was supposed to part of... I see. Take the hero to the party. Talk with that guy. Quick talk. Blah, blah. And wish to form a blah, blah. Awesome. Arena. Let's see what's in the arena. Join. Oh. A camel. That requires net. Okay, I'll try to win this. Okay. Unquid. It's not the king himself. I feel like that's the king himself, right? Unquid. Yeah, he looks like the king. Well, he resisted to a 49 attack and fell to the 45, but still. Skippy the round. I will probably die in this battle. Or maybe I'm gonna make it because I'm on a horse. With the bow? Oh, right. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Good shot. Smile, you son of a bitch. Went fairly well. Lame vision. Nice. Nice. I like that. Oh, I almost died. I saw my life flash through before my eyes or some shit. But still went well. Smile. Yeah. Probably didn't like that. Did ya? Did ya? Get smacked upon. Nice. Nice, got him. Oh, I really wish they were going to be actually adding blunt weapons to the tournaments, not just giving them blunt damage. Okay, 2v2, and oh, nice, we're actually on horseback. That's better. It's good. It's good. It's good. I was actually expecting worse shit. Throwing weapons are scary as fuck. Yeah, they are. You can never underestimate them because they will one-shot you, dude. They will end your career. Okay, mate, calm it down. Calm it down. Let's catch you. But also, if you want to go for throwing weapons on your character, I still recommend that you give bows and arrows or crossbows a shot. Much better. Smacked ya. Didn't expect that one, huh? You didn't expect the good old 1-2. Are we on foot with swords? Hell yeah, we're on foot with swords. Let's try to look at my armor. There we go. There's a lot of blood in tournaments? Nah, man. It's a flesh. It's just ketchup. It's for the crowd. It's like wrestling. It's fake. Bows are better, but throwing weapons are pretty fun in Bannerlord. They're satisfying to hit with, yeah, and they will usually one-shot, especially if you craft your own. If you craft your own javelins, you're probably gonna be one-shotting anything in the game. It's pretty cool. Okay, I got myself a camel, boys. I got a camel, which I can't ride. I'll eventually ride him. It's. Hello, 478 for desert horses. That's interesting. Mule could be a better price, though. But still. Also, I'm looking forward in the future patches. They're actually going to be modifying crossbowmen. Sorry, not modifying crossbow. They're going to be modifying the crossbow units and the crossbow weapon itself. Because currently crossbows act like bows and arrows. They have the same trajectory and same calculations. The only difference is the reload speed. So they're working on making crossbows feel different. We'll see. Landian boots and gloves, Aserai armor piece, Botanian shoulder pads, and Imperial helmet. What the hell, Rev? I am a man of many cultures, okay? I am a man. But nah, I'm just looking at stats. I'm just looking for stats, dude. I don't care. Billy Bob Bane. This is one of mine. Northern broad axe, pointed falchion, southern broad two-handed axe. Battle axe. That's a lot of axes, boys. Long Damascus tip spear. Cool. So then it's Pier Aserai. When it comes to soldiers, is unreal. When it comes to soldiers. Cataphractic Camel's not really 0 out of 10. Go play something else, Irinator. Until it becomes a 1 out of 10 at least. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm sure that you're playing something else. What are you currently playing, Irinator? Curious. Still going for Star Sector? You're a camel, Lost Mutiny. I don't know why I said that. Just sounded fun. Southern Archer Armor. Why does it cost 23k? I mean, granted, it's not bad. Doesn't really look that well armored either. Southern Robe over Mail. Great, that looks cooler. A bit cooler. I look like a samurai. Southern Laminar. Oh wow, okay. There you go. Now it's loaded up. Half chain barding. Well, that's clearly something. Ah, no, I don't have enough money. Why? God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so how much money am I currently making? Currently making 143 per day. I understand, Rev, the no U insult is pretty. It's a pretty strong insult. Hell yeah, it's a pretty strong insult that I don't mean anything behind in any way. There are only like 4 crossbows in the game, right? Light, the Hickory, the Arbalest, and one other, I think. Yes, General Gregory, that is correct. And they act, when you shoot them, exactly like bows. But someday they will be real crossbows. And I'm expecting it to be in patch 1.6. We just gotta be patient. We gotta wait, and we gotta see what we're gonna get. Yeah, but there was Zero. If they're going with that logic, that Southern Archer armor was weaker than the Laminar armor that I saw there. So you can't really go by price, as you would think. Hey, are we at war? Who are we at war against? Why did we make a army near Mabavaz? I am a little bit confused. Hey, Duel, what do you want to do? It was, but it was also tier 6. As I said, it does not make sense. Cool, indeed. True that, we'll see. He replaces the Sturgeon rework with 1.5.4. I mean, mate, it's fine. Did you play around with them? How do they feel? Practically, they changed the name of the Sturgeon Wolfedenar. They're now Line Breakers. Veteran Bowman. And then dedicated Spearmen and a dedicated Infantry. And I think both have... No. Only the dedicated Infantry, the Axemen, have throwing weapons. Okay, sure. Surgeon Heavy Spearmen. I wonder how good are they against normal infantry? I mean, to be honest, if I would have a squad, it would be 10 Axemen in the front with 10 Heavy Spearmen on the second line. That sounds disgusting and powerful. Pardon. Another relation has increased. Haven't played them yet, but you like the direction of it. Okay. Hello, the Grim Haze. You started to play through on 1.5.3, upgraded to 1.5.4, and your husband can't get it up after 9 years. I think he's having ED issues. Okay, I hope you're enjoying your playthrough in 1.5.4. I'm sorry that your husband can't get it up after 9 years. And I sadly don't know what ED issues means. Could you please elaborate? What does the abbreviation ED stand for? Is the Sturgeon Noble unit still a shock cavalry? I think it still is, yeah. I mean, I can verify. Sturgeon Druznik champion. Yeah, it's still a shock soldier. And erectile dysfunction. I'm sorry to hear that, Grimhaze. Did he seek out medical assistance? Oh, he did. And if he hasn't, he should, maybe. You really don't like that it's a cavalry? Why is it just an elite melee Huskar? I don't know, Sunro. It would make sense to be an elite infantryman. Just the tankiest mother bucker that ever existed. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be down for that. I'd be super down. Super down. Oh, we already checked this location, didn't we? Shield. Yeah. How much for that shield, though? Ooh, shield though's good. I'll grab it. Went a little bit overboard with the money, but it's fine. Did I buy any horses whatsoever for trade? I did not. Okay. I definitely need to go back south a little bit. And currently we're waiting for a war. We're waiting for a war. Once we got a war going, we're going to go on the field of battle. And try to start kicking some ass. I think when you pass like 42 years age, the women characters are infertile. Are you talking about Crusader Kings 2 or 3? Aragnator? And I think it's at 45. There's an age cap. I think it's 45 in game. At least that's what I've heard for in game. But Aragnator, you didn't really say what are you currently playing? What are you currently playing when it comes to video games? What are you enjoying? Yes, it's definitely between 40 and 45. As I said, I heard the 45 number. Storage ship has been acquired.
Archer on infantry. Shooting.
Oh no, don't cease shooting. There we go. I need to remember that now shield wall position is 1 F2 F2. Hold fire is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 F3 F2. I keep forgetting this shit. Okay, and then spread out for archers is F2 F3. There we go. Need to get in the habit of using those buttons again. What the hell? Haven't I? No, I haven't moved them yet. I haven't moved them yet to the normal division. It's bad. They wanna add a gamepad support in Sunrail. Both of Crusader Kings and in Bannerlord. Ah, I see. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god. I just realized that the Grim Haze was actually referring to the husband in game. I'm an idiot. I actually thought she, most likely it's a he, is talking about real life husband. I'm dumb. I completely forgot about the in-game husbands. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just made that mistake. I was actually wondering why is he or she mentioning about the real life husband. I was like confused. That's fine. That's fine. I make those mistakes. I misinterpreted. It's okay. Why would they have to change the keys that you press on a keyboard? Do you not know what a gamepad is? Does it have to be keyboard? Zonro, that's fine. I heard that they're talking about changing it to so that you're able to switch to the old system. They're going to be changing it that way, so no worries there, man. No worries. Just hang in there. To be fair, you didn't catch that either. It's fine. It's a normal mistake that you can make. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Laugh it up, boys. It's actually funny that I misinterpreted it that way. But what you gonna do? Now that I know that it's an in-game husband, the Grim Haze, keep your husband in your party and his pickle should start working. But if it starts calling itself Pickle Rick, you gotta shoot it. With the chain gun. There's a mod for that, I'm sure there is. Or a flamethrower, yeah, that can work too. That can work either or. Either or is fine. Give me all of those horses. Do I want that Aserai horse? Yes, actually I do. Can I actually make a lot of money off of that horse? Give me those mules too. I could make a lot of money off of those mules as well. That's a good price. The prices are back in my favor. Pickle Rick is too easy of a joke here? Yeah, sure. Unless you or your husband are too old, that is correct. There should be a count on how many times I have misinterpreted stuff. It's hard to understand everything right off the bat based on text. You guys can hear what I'm saying, so it's a little bit more difficult for you guys to misinterpret what I'm saying. Although it can happen. Definitely it happens. I'm sure you guys misinterpret a lot of shit all the time, and you consider me being a dick for stating those things when I simply wanted to help. But I'm having a more difficult time because I read a statement and I need to interpret it in the way that you meant to, state it. And I do call people out. Hey, could you please add some context, or could you please rephrase your question? Because I'm a dum-dum and I can't understand it. Dick not Rick? Pickle Dick is too easy. It's fine. Pickle Dick Rick. It's okay. Work via chat. It's a thing that happens. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I'm glad you understand me, win now, lose later. I'm glad that you got my back. I'm fine. Okay, still 92. How are we doing on level ups? Growing. Slowly growing. Oh, making 853 gold. Gosh darn. That's some good cheddar. Comparatively speaking to the previous patch, that is actually good cheddar. I don't want that. Forfeiting the tournament. I'm lazy. Yes, game, I forfeited the tournament. It is possible. You don't have to spasm and freeze up like that. Although it most likely just saved the game. Oh my god, Nolan the Wheeler will give me tier 3 soldiers. I mean, not tier 3. Bracket 3 soldiers. That is amazing. Amazing. Amazing of us. Okay, sell that. Sell that. Show me what you got. Yeah, it'll work. That'll definitely work. Yeah, I'll give you those. Desert horse. Yep. I can make that fly. Oh, that is too much. That is actually too much. That is too much. There it is. Okay. Done. Good. And now we're going to go north, and hopefully we're going to have enough money to pay our men for the next few days. Oh, by the looks of that, we don't. Rollum? You still here, man? I want to ask you something again. The reason I'm asking Relum for this is because he's active on the forums, and he always brings us news from the forums, which I'm very, very grateful for. Because that simply spares me of going to the forums, which is great. But yeah, if Relum's still here, I just want to ask him a favor. Which might be a controversial favor, but still a favor. I just want him to suggest something to the devs on the forums that people may agree with and may disagree with, which is fine, but I just feel like it would be more healthier for the economic system of the game. The idea is, I recommend that they go to the old way of paying soldiers. It's not going to be on a daily basis, and it's going to be once per week, and you pay your soldiers once per week. Because that gives you a little bit of extra time to prepare for the costs that you're going to be facing. So that way they can also rebalance the economy of the game. Much, much easier. They can lower the prices of everything, and they can make money a little bit harder to come by. Money harder to come by? But Revolve, we like more money. We don't want to grind so much for it. You're not grinding so much for it. You're fighting once. You're fighting one major battle and you're getting 20k gold out of it. Just from selling the prisoners and the loot. So, yeah. Yeah, there's too much gold in the game and there's not enough stuff to use it on. And please don't tell me that you're gathering up money for... Because can be actually, you can actually smelt it. Yes, I think that's the word I'm looking for. I think that's the verb. You can actually smelt the weapon yourself. The guy who did A Song of Ice and Fire for Warband are doing it for Bannerlord 2. That's awesome. That's the right idea, Sir Polskia. So I'm not the only dude that's thinking that. It's amazing. I really hope that the devs know about it, and I hope that they're gonna take a little bit of a note out of it. The old system was good. They just had to make it so that trade was worthwhile. Now, they made trade worthwhile. It's actually cool to go and find these trade routes. It was pretty fun. I really enjoyed myself. And you can make some delicious, sexy money in the game. But now there's just too much gold to go around. There's just too much gold everywhere. And there's not a lot of things to throw gold at. And it's too easy to invest into projects. And it's too easy to get all of the stuff. But Reval, you can't negotiate for fiefs anymore. You gotta give them so much gold for it. That's nerfed to the ground. It's not normal. It's really not normal. On the amount of gold that you need to give to someone to, you know, buy their fief off or something like that. It's too insane. Or maybe it's not insane. Maybe they should go for that amount. But you'll eventually get that amount. Okay, I think I'm done with talking with myself now. Hopefully. $473.89. I can find better prices. I think at Legetta and Marinath I can find better prices for my wares. Should be fine. Let's go. So the mod for Bannerlord is called A Song of Ice and Fire. How many Game of Thrones mods are there for Bannerlord? And please don't tell me that there are 3 or 4 like it is for Lord of the Rings. Man, I just wish these guys would just make a compromise and gather up and just go put together the resources. That'd be so good. So good. Best prices for horses you got in Vlandia? You can find some good prices over here as well. No need to go all the way to Vlandia for that. 400 for this. Okay, actually that's not the best price that I've seen. I think I can find a better one over here in Marinath. I think the best one that I found was in Marinath. So I'm gonna go there. Hello, 24 Luters. Let me love you. Also, you guys are not in the 5th division anymore. You're in the 1st. Right up there with the elites. There. Did anybody manage to make a infantry army only work?
Move out! Archers, listen up! Bows! Expand infantry! Move out! Warrior, move it! Form a wall!
Too many is the answer? Yes, too many is the answer. That's correct. 3 or 4 on the first page of 10 mods. Horrible. Horrible. Well, I'm sure out of the 3 or 4, only 1 or 2 will survive. I'm sure. You know, only Ice and Fire. Maybe 3. There's more. Like Naruto mod. When you first saw it, you were like, what the fuck? Dude, people like their anime. Let the people be the weebs that they want to be if they enjoy it. All's good, man. All's good. Slappy McSlapstick. Yeah! Take it like a... Okay, I missed that one. Intentional, of course. Of course. All skill here, boys. All skill here. One sec. Works against all except Kuzait. With Kuzait, you gotta go tell your infantry to set in a square formation. or a circle formation, and you wait their arrows out. You just wait until they run out of arrows, Soporska. Afterwards, they're gonna come to you. They're gonna go into melee and get themselves killed. Could you please explain what type of soldiers did you use for your infantry-only army, Soporska? Did you go Sturgeon? And if you did go Sturgeon, or whatever you went, what were the exact soldiers? I'm asking for a friend, and by for a friend I mean for myself, because I do plan on having a infantry-only playthrough eventually. And see if I'm going to go crazy with it. 46 looters, that is nice. Attack. Okay, that's some tearing. Wall now, right there. Face, direction. Good. Archers here, archers loose. Do you guys see? Yeah, you guys see that as well. It seems that there's some artifact that just keeps on flashing on the screen. I think that's the shadows from the grass that's acting up. I'm not 100% sure. But it's bugging me. It's hurting my soul. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Perfect, god damn it. We ride. Did I equip my horse with the new armor? I hope I did. Use Legionnaires and Palatine Guards plus Fians. Shiver me timbers. Palatine Guards. I'm sorry. Sobolskia. I said infantry only armies. Infantry. As in no bows, no horses, no guns, nothing ranged. Well, except a throwing weapon from a infantryman. We're talking about a pure close quarters combat army where you only have these guys with you. Did anybody make it work? Ever? Oh, they will definitely remember this, yeah. Good. No level ups. I don't want to kill those 23. There's no point into it. Let's go to Marineth. And... okay, yeah, go through the east. Though really, I don't really have a situation where I can train up the recruits right now, so it's fine. Just ignore this 23. We're just gonna get more boys as we go. Hopefully those 50 archers that I have, 56 master archers that I have, are there to stay, and they're mostly going to be surviving through the battles that we're going to be going through. And it's going to be fine, and ponies and rainbows and sunshine and peaches. Yeah, Sobolskia. Yeah, I'm talking about the Nord armies of old from Warband, with very, very few Nord veteran archers, and mostly just veteran warriors and huskarls. I'm talking about those armies, if they can work in this game. Anything understanding inside the tournament? A ref bear skin. Yeah, 16.4. I think I have something better. I think. If not, I just kicked it. Oh my god, I did not equip. I did not equip it. Oh no, it's not that I did not equip it. I didn't buy it because I didn't have the money to buy it. Now I remember. Yes. Yes, that was the situation. I did find a 52 armor. Horse armor stuff. Oh lord. Oh loud. 1,900 for Aserai horse. That's amazing. That's a desert horse. That's an Aserai horse that I can actually have. Okay, one's coming with me. Yeah. Sell that one. For the desert horses, that's a good price. Good. And for the mules, I think I can find better, but that's 9k. That's goddamn 9k. You never done that? You should. Go back into warband and start moidoing, smushing armies with a landmower style. Yeah, they do. You saw Let's Play in that way? Okay. What did he use? Most likely either Battanian or Sturgian. I would say more Sturgian, to be honest. They're more heavily armored. Okay. Weapons. Highland Broadblade. Sturgian, thank you. Was expecting it. A War Razor. That looks fucking cool. Yeah. But nah, that's not really the weapon I'm looking for. I like to find the fabled Romphalia that people have been telling me about. The fabled. I call it the fabled Romphalia because I've never seen one in game. And when I did not have enough money to buy it. So it is the fabled Romphalia for me. Let's go. Next up's going to be at Sionen. I'm going to go Sionen to Glannis Carbine set to see if we can find something there. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Plus, this way we're actually going to find the prices as well. Okay, trade. Poop. Poop prices, get it? 52 armor for 15k. Still don't have that cash. What? The studded step barding. Armor tier 6, weight 23.0 with 52 armor. I'm not exactly sure if it counts on a horse. And then 16 weight with the same amount of armor. Mate. Man, that's some shenanigans right there. Okay, weaponry. Maybe I also need to wait more in game to have that weapon start appearing in the shops. Steel tipped hook blade, fox. Or maybe it's the Sturgian territories. There's also a possibility. Also 36 head armor. That's a good one. Okay. Leave this place and go for the Glannis. Still have 2 more locations to check. It's fine. Only going through the north? Okay. Okay. Hey, they fixed the bridges. They no longer have cascades running through them. Cascades. Sorry, not cascades. Waterfalls. Cascade is in Romanian. Cascada. Yes, waterfalls in Romania are cascade. What you gonna do? Arena. Let's see what's in there. Anything interesting that I might need? Blunt iron, Brody the sword. Nah, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm okay. Yeah. Nah. Trade. Wide fullered northern great sword, round bitted fine steel hatchet, iron brad, bearded axe, Damascus Highland war spear, wide leaf. No. Hello. Step recurve bow. Recurve bow. Simple short bow. Like woodland chainmail, ranger mail. Okay, have to admit, this looks pretty badass. This one looks kind of meh. But this one, though. Don't even call it ranger mail. Just give it to all of the big boys. Looks sexy as fuck. And then warlord bootsies. The bootsies would be nice, but no. What do we got there? An Aserai horse, which is expensive as fuck. Cancel 2 horses here, it's fine. Oh, hello! That's the mule prices that I've been seeking. That's just fine. That's just fine by me. Do they have the armor here? They don't. Okay. So still no Ronfalia. Our trade is now at 70. Slowly getting there. That's fine. Still making money, right? Yeah, still doing cash. Carbanseth. There's a tournament here as well. Let's see. Armored bearskin. Nope. Got better. I don't need it. Dawood is a coward. He's gonna walk away. Trade. Let's see. So first of all, hooked western axe, broad arming sword, rich great saber, broad starlight, short highland war, fine pikey pike, Norse hatchet. Nay, nay, it is not here. It not be here. Armor. Ridged Highland Helm, Ranger Mail, Rough Scale. I can't see how they look like, so I don't care. Northern Light Harness. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back for that armor piece that I saw there. For that horse armor piece that I saw there in the further southeast. I think it was at Marinath. Fuck, I'm going to check out Douglas as well. Just to make sure that I don't lose it. Because that's going to be my horse armor for the foreseeable future. Well, clearly not here. So seriously, just to make sure that I get this straight. The Ronfalia is a spear, right? Is a swinging spear. It's similar to the Longglaive. Is that correct? Or am I misunderstanding the weapon itself? Or misremembering the weapon itself? And in theory, you should find it in Battanian territories? Or is it Sturgeon territories? Or do I simply have to wait more in-game for them to start appearing inside the shops? Highland plated noble helmet. Damn, son. Looks like shit. Hey, hello, music. Welcome back to the end, dude. Did you try out the full smithing character? Yes. I mean, this character is full smithing. You can make stupid amounts of money with just selling javelins. Why? Why do you ask? Unscaled harness. I mean, it's cheaper. It's not the best. You found another exploit with smithing? Okay, what is this exploit that you speak of? Enlighten us, good sir. Tell us the way. Storage up, scouting's up. In your game, you never saw high-end armor like Imperial Legion armor? Or something comparable to it? Maybe someday, dude. And apparently, the weapons in the shops are locked behind time. You literally have to wait in-game for further weapons and tiers to be unlocked. Interestingly enough. I don't know why they went with that, but that's what they went with. Ah, there it is. That's the one that I wanted. Give it to me, let's see. Good. I'll pay 5k, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's go back to the south. We're going to Legetta, rotate, Gilmaris. Wow, Battania took Gilmaris. That is amazing. I'm not even mad, that's cool. That's cool. There's a javelin combination which only uses 1 charcoal and 1 normal iron, and it makes the best javelin carbo. It doesn't even need any hard wood. You're kidding me. Okay. 1 charcoal and 1 normal iron. Is that a throwing dagger or something? Nah, you said it's a javelin. Okay. And how much does it give you? So the best javelin that I can currently make that gives me the most stuff is this one. Fishing javelin tip and tier 2 shaft. Is this one the harpoon head? It's a tier 2 tip as well as harpoon head. Okay, so it's harpoon head and the pine javelin, or the ash javelin. Oh, it would be the ash. And it's 116 damage with only 1 iron, 1 charcoal. Absolutely bonkers. Okay. To be honest, the best one that I found until now would be this one, the narrow manavlion, with the tree branch, interestingly enough, and you just increase these to the max, and there it is. Weapon reach 100, missile pierce damage 110. This was the best javelin that I found, but I don't have the recipes that you've mentioned, so I don't know. But javelins are stupid. You can just make stupid amounts of money with them. That javelin that I just mentioned is selling for 10,000 for 100k gold. It's stupid. I think the gear is not tied in time, but clan tier or player rank, at least your experience is that as a vassal you don't get as good loot as a ruler. Yeah, I know about the Pugios though. Yeah, I know. They cost nothing and give you a lot of good stuff. I know about that one. I forgot to check Legetta's prices. I saw the Pugi. I saw the Pugio, mate. It was right there. There's the Pugio. Wow, there's actually 17 Pugios here. That would be worth it, but I'm not going with that. Nor will I go on with smithing right now. I've already shown how stupid smithing can get. If I just spend a lot more leather. Be dope. That'd be dope. Digital horses 320. Nah, better prices. Better prices somewhere else. Next stop, Rote. Where's it, Rote? I don't ever pronounce it. Hello? Vote for declare war on the Southern Empire. Well, it's a good thing I'm not there. How about no? Southern Empire's... Wait. Is Southern Empire already paying us with something? I see. I'm just gonna go with my king a bit. Thomas can suck a big nard. Okay. You want armor smithing. And I want a chocolate sundae, but nobody gets what they want all the time, man. My wife tends to remind me that a lot. That I can't have chocolate sundaes. The best one is whichever is heaviest. That's the best shaft and best javelin head, because they're the heaviest. Southern throwing knives give better materials than Pugios. Okay. Rise in the corner silently. We'll see, man. They did have mentions here and there that they do plan on integrating armor smithing. We just gotta wait and see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Hell, it would be amazing if they made a quest line. So, let's say that they do introduce armor smithing in the game, and then they created a quest line where you make the experimental plate armor or something like that. It'd be amazing. I'd be all over that. It'd be cool. Cool as fuck. And it's a unique armor piece that you get as a reward for a blacksmith quest chain, and it's the only one in the world. Bandits attack or some dumb shit like that, and they destroy the plans for the plate armor, and you have the only plate armor in the world. That'd be so amazing. And of course, then blacksmiths could replicate the technique, and then it gets more widespread and stuff like that. That'd be super down. It'd be cool. Yeah, no. Could work, maybe, but nah. That'd be awesome. That would be. That would be. Also, game, if you could load up your icons, that'd be great. That'd be just great. Maybe a gold sing? Yeah, sure, a gold sing. Make it so it costs me, I don't know, 100k gold, and the research needs to be done at my castle using a special building that's only dedicated for that armor piece. And we'll call it the Royal Smithy or something like that. The Royal Blacksmith's Yard. It'd be amazing. It'd be awesome. They have gold here that they can work with. Not just throw gold at the player, you know. Tavern, nah. Trade. You see? Now we loaded up properly. Imperial Mace, War Razor, Cataphracт. My voice seems to be going bye-bye. By the feel of it. Horsies? No, this is actually on the horsey production panel. Yeah, they're receiving metal and full phrase and cows. Upgrading the smithy to unlock higher level of armor or weapons you're able to would make a lot of sense. It would. It would. But a lot of times it doesn't. Fish for the fish cat. Now we're still fine. Olives. Grapes. Nah, meat. Nah, we still have meat. Wine, hell yeah. All of that wine. All of that beer. Good. I'm fine with it. Leave this place. Okay. Last location. That might give me a good pile of cash for horses. If not, Ortizia would most likely give me some. Zionica. Okay, that looter is just patrolling. Steward is now at 95, and it's going to take me a while to level up. Indeed it will take me the while. Trade. Wait, anything interesting here? Nay. Nay. Nothing interesting. No. I think a crossbow, I guess, but nay. Nay. Armor. No, better prices elsewhere. Alright. Next up, Ortizia, and then we're going to go back to the desert. Morale's a little bit low. Let's kill these guys. I'm gonna... Yeah, and they give up. That's perfect. Do we gain any morale because of that? No. No morale because they didn't put up a fight. Okay. People surrender to you. Shouldn't you feel good about the fact that they recognize your strength? Maybe not. Hey Snake Doctor, welcome back to the end, man. Have I conquered all of Coloradia yet? No. I have not conquered all of Coloradia and Bannerlord yet because it would be too fucking boring. Good. I would be bored to death on the 4th or 5th fief. Ostica and Revel are normally the places to sell horses. Got your best prices ever for mules in Ostica. Starting price was 350 dinars. I found mules for 400 at Legetta, my dude. I sold Aserai horses at Legetta for 1,900. Today, this stream. You can check. Sold desert horses for 600 or something like that. It was insane. It was good, man. It was good. There. Sell those prisoners. Great. Trade. Hey, Zegred. Welcome to the end. By watching some of your old vids on YouTube, I found that we are both from Romania, so buonasera. Buonasera și ție. As in, good evening to you too. For those who are wondering. Cataphract's Mace. Looks cool. Looks cool, but I think with the current way, with the current ranges for horses and for infantry, this would be a death sentence if I were to utilize this Cataphract's Mace. Death sentence. Bad. Too short. Wouldn't be able to hit a goddamn thing. Probably have problems hitting other cavalrymen as well. It would be the death of me. The death. Anyway, Zegred, welcome to the end. Let's keep it English, since it is a English focusing channel. Okay? English oriented. Let's go with that. 169. Oh yeah. Okay, this place has some okay prices. That's it. Maybe we went a little bit overboard. Maybe I should keep 95 from here on out. Thanks, man. Thanks for understanding. You be a peach. Yeah, I just sold everything. I'm still making a profit, so it's fine. There we go. 10k back in the bag. 2 points into trade. It's going to be reaching 75. And my god, is it taking so long? Forever, ever, 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 ever. Okay. Do I go for the north? No. No, I'm going to go through the south. I'm going to go at Kuyaz. I'm going to go at Sanala. And then I'm going to keep on going eastwards. And join the army. I'm not going to be joining the army itself, but I'm going to stay around it and try to keep it safe and not get into stupid situations. Which I am sure it'll find a way to get into. Yeah. Also, guys, I've started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It is a very, very enjoyable comedy. I like it. Saw the first 5 episodes or something. Nice. Nice. Hey, Kiwi. Welcome back to the end, man. What's up? I came to party hard. Welcome to the end. And which aspect of javelin crafting makes them stack more? Probably the ones you craft only stack maximum at 2. Not 100% sure. There we go. I haven't really noticed the way the amount of stack would be. Throwing with the length. Have I watched Friends? Yeah. Yeah. Haven't watched it, you know, from the first episode to the last episode, but it was so often on TV, it was impossible for me not to watch it. So, for example, look, I think it's easier to show you what I've made. These intercontinental guided missiles have a stack of 5. And you'll usually find javelins with a stack of 5, and utilizing your perks, you're going to be able to add extra, you know, extra javelins to your quiver. It's about on the jab head. It might be on the jab head, but from tier 2 javelins, you're going to be able to have stacks of 5, I think. You get the harpoon head. The one that I have also has stacks of 5. Logically, the handle should be the one affecting the stack size? Logically, yes, Aserai. In actuality, no. Have I tried playing an independent kingdom? If so, did you avoid getting wrecked? Yeah. Yeah, you can avoid getting wrecked. I did have an independent kingdom on one of the playthroughs. 'Twas fine. You just need to stack up a lot of people in your garrison. You need to convince other lords to join your side. That would be the idea. It takes a while for you to convince other lords to join your side. Usually it's a good idea to make a lot of... either execute everyone or make a lot of friends. You go with one of the 2 extremes. Indeed. That's why I showed them to you, my man. Okay, let's keep moving. Yeah, I'm fine. Guess I'm gonna grab 2 extra recruits. Hell yeah, 2 tribesmen. I'm down. I'm down for those 2 tribesmen. Our leadership is now at 23. Boys, we're breaking the limit. We're just going to territories that nobody has won before. 23 leadership. Are you insane? It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing. It's not. It's holy shit. It's not. Okay, let's go find ourselves the army. Hello, Guzid's army or Duel's army. I'ma come. Okay, that army's gone because it's most likely going to attack at Tamnuch and die. Crying with a, I don't know, a jar of peanut butter or something. I'm sure they're going to die something like that. You can kill a infinite amount of people as a siege defender. Just shoot the enemy until their siege weapons get to your walls, then retreat and rinse and repeat. Yes, that is true. App Prime 19, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point In. To begin at the javelin head you use, you have stacks amount of 1 up to 5. Okay, so I guess it depends on the javelin. Who knows, maybe the javs are pretty heavy. Maybe it's depending on the weight. The weight, brothers. It would be cool if it actually depended on the weight of the javelin. The lighter they are, the more you have in your stack. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't know what's the logic behind it. But it is true that I consider that this games need extra explanations in their tooltips. Oh yeah, they need a lot of love. A lot of love in their tooltips. Southern Broad Cascara. Another good trade route: buy trade goods in Argeron and Umbrella, then travel to Sullen Vostrum. Once you have enough points into trade going, you're going to be having a lot of cash to throw around. Hey Frost, welcome back to the end, dude. For example, I've noticed that Poros and Zionica are usually very good places to sell goods, especially food goods. Buying from Kuyaz and selling to Artesia, buying desert horses from these 2 villages, Berihal and Wadar, and from the city of Askar, desert horses and mules, and selling it at Ortesia, Legetta, and at Maranath. You're going to be getting a lot of money. Some people say that you should go all the way to Astrakhan, but I really didn't find a lot of good prices there. Maybe I was just not lucky. Also, buying food, as in fish and grain from Tial and selling it in the south, usually just gives you a lot of money. Buying grain, if I recall correctly, from Argeron and selling it south is also very good. Thikion, buying grain from there and selling it at Lycaron and Poros is also going to give you a profit. Buying, what else? Buying steppe horses from the villages. I think usually I buy them from near Ortengard, something like that. Or was it near Balthacand? Somewhere around this ballpark, you can buy horses and you can sell them at Varnavapol or Sibir for a lot of cash. And that's also the way to go. Those are the trade routes that I'm aware of. But if you have 50 into trade, you can make a profit from any city to any city. Because in all of the cities, you're going to be seeing the colors like this. If they're green, they're under the average price of that item. If they're red, not good to buy. If they're green, you can sell them, you can make a profit. If they're red, not good to sell. That's it. Hopefully that helped everyone who paid attention. No, Draffa, please! No, I don't want to become famous. Not that way. Not that way. It is not the way. Fuck off. $37. Oh my good Lord God Jesus. Okay, so is it safe to assume that army smushed? Yeah, it took Tamnu Castle. Shocking. Hey, Duel! You wanna deal with these guys? Where are they going? Besieging Jamea Castle. You better be famous? Salty Sultan? Okay, go ahead and check out that bot. I don't recommend it, though. It's a trap. It's a trap. Or something like that. Welcome to the end. Okay, that's a lot of small fries. Can I just auto-resolve this and nobody dies? That's amazing. I auto-resolved that and nobody died. Do I get any tactics level ups because of that? You won't be famous? No, you won't, man. It's a trick. It's a ruse. It's gonna bamboozle you and take your money. Olives are cheap in Jacqueline and Gayland, and you can sell them to Oxhall and various other places. Penteconok is often very cheap to buy. Oh yeah, of course. If we're gonna be talking about another trade route, there's also the furs and the hardwood that you can buy from Botania. You can sell it to everywhere else. Look at that like $1 billion going, dude. Don't do that. I'm sure there will be some young kids who are gonna go for that trick. You get a bonus to tactics when auto-resolving? I should get a bonus for tactics when auto-resolving, but it doesn't do jack shit right now. Command simulated battles. Win battles at difficult odds. Escape from encounters by sacrificing troops if necessary. All of those are kinda shitty. I think the best way that I've found tactics I received experience for tactics was when I actually participated in the battles and had a good outcome for that battle, and that increased my tactics for some odd reason. I'm not sure how it works. I think it also takes into consideration how many orders you give to your soldiers, I think. But auto calculation barely gives me any experience at all. It hurts my soul. It's pretty fucking useless. Chica Sigan, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point 10. Nah, I don't think so. Plus, auto-resolving doesn't give you as much experience as you would receive if you were doing it manually. Auto-resolving doesn't give you shish. What's the soul? Okay, let's save. Haven't saved it in a while. We can't... Okay, in theory, I should be able to fight if we use the engage and retreat tactic. Hello? Declaration of war. Botanians have declared war on Aserai. They want our desert? No. Hello, white username that I can't really see the name of. Welcome to the end. Zikonik? I think? I don't know. My eyes can't. Every time you try and get a wife, the third time you speak with her, she says you need her family to like you, and then says we can't be married. What are you doing wrong? Talk with her father, man. Talk with her father and mother and see if they like you or not. Have you even took her to a dinner? Have you even went to meet her parents? I feel like you're rushing into this relation, man. I feel like you need to chill. You need to take a step back. Talk with them before I speak with her the third time or after. She'll say. She'll state that you need to talk with the family. Imagine being rejected even in Bannerlord. It happens, dude. It's sadly RNG. It's not like real life where there is no RNG. Yes, I'm telling you that I'm not using dark mode. That is correct. I don't use dark mode. I see the chat better in light mode. I don't know, because I'm a scrub. Go with that. There is RNG in real life? Nah, I don't think so. Should we tell me as a choice? Okay, no. Yes, you are correct. There are RNGs during blind dates, I would say. But besides that, I don't know, man. I don't know if there is RNG in real life when it comes to dating. You tried taking her to dinner, but you only wanted your anaconda. You hate being used. Oh, definitely. I'm sure you are just a sex toy to her. I am so positive. I'm sure you only look at her soul when you're going for her. Okay. Sweat. Nice. Zkonik, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point 10. Usually the order in which you marry a character in a Bannerlord is you go through a few RNG chances, I think it's twice, and then they're going to tell you that you need to talk with their father or clan head, and then you decide on the conditions of marrying. There generally is RNG in real life, since you can't really know what a person is like until you really get to know them. Not exactly sure, Zenrail, if you could call that RNG. Because when you're going to be going for a relationship with a person, you already kind of have an impression on that person. You know, before meeting that person, of course, it is RNG. It's RNG with everyone. But then afterwards, I guess technically, there is some form of RNG here and there. Okay, I can accept that. Okay, there is RNG. Sure, I stand corrected. I'm okay with that. You guys can convince me. No sarcasm. All seriousness. And I am working very hard to acknowledge when I'm wrong. Oh my god, did you guys lose? Son of a bitch, somebody lost. Somebody lost big time. Are they healing? Oh my god, they're healing, yeah. There was a fight. Where? Oh boy. Was it somewhere in the north? Well, there's a better person to know if there's RNG or not. Ask my wife. I guess. Hello, Sika Sigan. I sadly don't know what you said. Don't know what you said. I'm not familiar with the language. Could you please speak English? You know, sound less serious when you're actually serious? Yeah, it's a problem. People think that I'm being sarcastic. You prefer to be a vassal or create your own kingdom? It's easier to be a vassal, it's harder to make your own kingdom. I like making my own kingdom. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. If you plan on trolling or being a dick waffle, just let me know. And it's just gonna save me the trouble, and I'm just gonna time you out. See this again, okay? Just let me know, man. You're gone. Bye-bye. And stuff. Okay. If you want to be a decent human being and participate in the conversations or just lurk, that's awesome. That's perfect. But nah. Technically, there aren't random numbers if she already has that opinion. Random number generator generates random numbers. Existing opinions or some such aren't random anymore. Yeah, that was the line of thought that I was going with. But I guess there is a little bit of RNG in the sense that, you know, on what scale is a person to be, you know, is that person 100% a good guy, or is just a little bit on the gray side, or are they actually a big douchebag, or can they reach a compromise? How well are they at, you know, dialogues and stuff? I guess there are some random numbers. You feel like there's RNG. As Zunrael said, technically there's RNG. Okay, can I make it past this army without getting my ass kicked? It's amazing I can. Okay. But yeah, that army's somehow building up forces. And I'm scared. Yeah, those dudes have 151 wounded soldiers. That is hardcore. Hello, Una Bomber. Welcome to the end. I think the problematic word is RNG. Is generation. Right, random number generator. Fair enough. Usually when I say RNG, I'm thinking of dice rolls or chance. I would go with that. Zikonik. At work, you'll finally have your first wife and take all her yummy armor. Yeah, I told you we're looking after her soul, man. I told you. Hey, no problem, Unabomber. Welcome to the end, man. All's good. No worries there, dude. No worries there. Drop into conversation whenever you feel like it. Hot dang, that is a big arrow. Watch my YouTube vids for a long time and lurk here from time to time. Thanks, man. You go ahead, lurk away, all's good. He had once RNG, he got $500 on a ticket. As in, you won $500? Or you had to pay $500 for a ticket, and it was a randomly generated number for said ticket. Smoothie. I think you'll have to add some context for us to understand why you had RNG once. So, is there anybody who's gonna come over here to, you know, save us from the great evil enemies of the great evil? Ukai's army's just piecing out. Maybe when they attack? Yeah, maybe when they attack that castle we can get involved and we can F them up a bit. You won. I see. Right, congratulations, dude. So, let me just mention this real quick. When I stated that there's no RNG in real life, I was referring to RNG when it comes to relationships. You know? Not RNG in general, because they're definitely RNG in general. Okay, Western Empire also declared war on us. Well, now we're at war with everything that's north of the sea. It's great. Play 35 football matches and all your teams won. Congratulations, Smoothie. Congratulations. Be careful not to get addicted to that feeling. Make peace with the Western Empire. What the fuck? Our kingdom will pay 2,300 tribute. No! We're opposed making peace at this time, you dumb shits. Oh, man. What is this? They literally declared war and now we're literally declaring peace? The flying fuck? Sure, I will pay all of my... There's no point. I can't win this. Yeah, we're still gonna make peace. You dumb shits. Super Series 4... Sorry. Super Serial. Welcome to the end, man. I assume that 4 stands for an A. So they declared war and then they declared peace. What the hell? Some dumb shit. Some dumb shit, man. Billick the Swift gained a level. Amazing. Good job, Billick. You're doing great, Billick. Yeah, I can't do anything. Super Serial, welcome. I've actually been a follower for a year now. Damn, dude, thanks. Doing good, man. You really loved my PvP guide? Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Hey, their army broke. Nice. They broke into tiny little pieces. Can we shatter them now? Actually, can fight some of those boys in the back. Hey, Shepherd Boy. You would disagree? Just because you have formed an opinion about a person doesn't mean that it's correct. How many people have dated a person under the impression that it was exclusive or the other person was into them only to find out later that was not the case? Your 2 cents. I understand, but that's just a different... A misinterpretation of a person. I don't think it falls under the RNG category. Understand? I mean, I feel like there's some RNG when you meet a person for the first time because you don't know what you're gonna get. But once you've met that person and you made an impression, afterwards there's no RNG involved. The numbers stay the same. Understand? It's the person. And of course, people change. They will not always have 10 into intellect. Maybe they're going to stop studying and they're going to go down into intellect. Who knows? Or they're going to increase their intellect. People also change. So yeah. You have no audio but here to lurk? Alright, dude. Have a good one, Shepherd Boy. About relations. Maybe about personality of a person you meet. My friend once met a stalker and at the end he reported her and she ended up in jail? Okay. Hello, Alexander. Welcome to the end. Yeah, shit, that can happen. Wait, are we fighting? Are we going? I'm down. I'm down. Jump on him. Jump on him and let's fuck him up. Oh, man, I want to destroy that army before it grows up. Oh, that's too many of them. Oh, that's definitely too many of them. Okay, let's do some hit and run tactics. We'll fight you to your last. Holy crap, we're fine. Impression is not a conclusive understanding of a person, though. Indeed. That's correct. It's just a first impression. And indeed, it does give you way more, but how the hell do I explain this? Yeah, let's go with this piece of this sticky note. Let's go with this sticky note. So you meet this person for the first time. It's complete RNG. This is so dumb. I don't know why we're talking about this. You meet this first person for the first time. It's completely RNG. You only see this part of the note. You don't know the rest of the part. But you could consider that the rest of the part that you don't see, is set in stone. You have met the entirety of the person, but you don't know the entirety of the content of the sticky note. You don't know what's written over here. Okay? You're going to be finding that out later. I don't think that involves RNG anymore. That simply involves exploring the information that, in theory, is already in front of you. Understand? Hopefully. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not going to have to... This is embarrassing. I hope I'm not going to have to explain it again. Oh, I see. Pure RNG for you. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that it's pure RNG for you. Weird one. I guess I have to think more about it. I guess I'm just going to have to think more. Good. These are my boys. That is a giant-ass army. We're dead. Now we're probably going to retreat and re-engage a few times. Archers. Oh, actually. Oh, you boys retreating now? But now we're gonna go through a few engage and retreat tactics. Let's see. I don't mind if some of my allies get mushed here. I'm trying to drop some of these guys if I can. Holy shit, that's a very slow projectile. Man, I missed. Your broken ass needs to get this PC or what? Really? Yeah, oh god, I gotta back off. I gotta back off and go back to my boys a bit. Yeah, sure, get it, my man. Get it. Okay, sir, there's a lot of death going on. Guys, wait, no, please don't, please tell me that we're not actually losing soldiers from that side. What champion did I... Oh, you're asking the other dude. I play League of Legends just as well. Really enjoyed it. It's the only MOBA that I got into and actually liked. Ouch. Please tell me that you're in... Yes, good. Phew. You're in shield wall formation. That is what I wanted to see. Shoot to kill, boys. Shoot to kill. Once the enemies... Oh, crap. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Good job, boys. Good job. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. You're doing good. You're doing fine. You're doing Gucci, and we're retreating now. There. You meant me. Really enjoy Swain and Malzahar. And Mundo in the top lane, and played a lot of support with Nautilus and Janna back in the days. Mid laner, top laner is usually what I went with. No, actually, no. Top laner, mid laner. That was my shtick. Just finally got a real monitor. Been using an old 24-inch Vizio TV for a few years. Over the weekend, you got a 27-inch 1440p 144 hertz monitor. You're absolutely loving it. I should give me one of those. Would be nice to see if something bigger than a 23-inch. Currently, I won't have a 23-inch. I do have a big TV though. I don't know why that showed up Supposed to be laughing face. Damn, hell yeah. Oh, okay. Did you see the new items in shop? No. Haven't played League of Legends in the last year at least. Don't know it. You had the worst RNG of your life. You met up with a girl in a cafe and the first person was sweet and looked promising. You later learned she went out to date with 2 different dudes in the same day we dated. You shouldn't waste time with her, but can't complain. You guess since you dodged a bullet? Well, Mr. Vitch, maybe she was looking for multiple options and then to decide which she's gonna go for, to choose. You might have been one, or you might have not have been one of the dudes. All's good, man. But hey, if you consider that you dodged a bullet, that's awesome. That sounds like a good RNG because you dodged the bullet. Top lane is best for you. Pure as your love. Okay, Smoothie, have fun with her. If you're on because it sucks to play against her as your main champ. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can... Is this the same? Yeah, it's the same. Archers here. Infantry down here. Infantry form. Something a little bit thicker. There. Sold the game again after a while. Can't even get it to work. Hello, Argaled. Are you talking about League of Legends or Bannerlord? Bannerlord. I see. I'm sorry to hear that, my man. Please verify, you know, the integrity of all of the files and see where you go from there. Really? That's a mounted archer? They have those? Interesting. So many people want an open relationship these days. That's something you can't really wrap your head around. It's even the point of calling it a relationship if you're going to get multiple people at the same time. Indeed, that's correct. I mean, I would just call it fooling around. Just having fun. And if you just want to fool around and have fun, you should be very, very open, sincere with your, you know, way you want to deal with that. If the other partner just wants to fool around, that's awesome. If not, fuck that. 2 hours no luck so far? Sorry to hear that, man. What's the error message that you received when you tried to make it work? I think it was after that event you stopped caring about a girl's personality. If you open yourself and put as plan B, you'll not let yourself get taken advantage of. Ever since then, that day, you're only fooling around is just better. Hey! If you want to go for a more serious relationship, I'm sure you're going to find the right girl eventually, my man. You'll be fine. Oh my god. They are shooting us down. Yeah, it seems the Imperial Crossbowman and the Imperial Palatine Bow are doing better in that regard. Holy shit. Can we just leave now? I think we can just leave now. No. Try to get away. 51 soldiers. Okay, think of something else. I don't know exactly what else we can do. Will we switch positions? But yeah. Interestingly. Sorry. I think the Imperial Archers are superior. The Master Archers are not. They don't have the range. I feel like they just don't have the range to deal with the enemy. Let's see, when will the enemy reach us with their arrows? Oh, I accept the fact that we will most likely die. That we will most likely do this battle, or I'm going to be forced to retreat and leave more than half of my army behind to survive. Someone's in a situation, but it was in high school. But it was way more deep shit than yours, trust me. Okay. Okay, Mr. Vitch. Yeah, go for it. As I said, as long as you're okay with just that amount, you're fine. Eventually, you will see if it's worth to go for more than that. Come on, boys, keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Stringent Crossbowman killed another Aserai Master Archer. Palatine Guard, yep. Okay, we're getting a few shots in there. Nice. Yes, more of that, please. Just grind them up, grind them up, grind them up. Come on, boys. Come on, boys, you got this. I believe. Never mind, what the hell is going on? My boys just did a big pile of damage right there. Don't know what happened, but that was some good stuff. But we did lose around 25 soldiers in that exchange. They're gonna end us. They're gonna win. That's fine, boys. You'll eventually meet the right person that will make you say, okay, this is the person that I want to invest more into. Just make sure that you have that communication down. And you'll be good. You'll be Gucci. You'll be fine. Toggle, face the enemy. Form a shield wall, please. And toggle, face the enemy. There. That was the optimal range for Aserai Master Archers, I believe. That is horrible. That is horrible. If that is the optimal range, you can use the Aserai Master Archers as flankers, but it would be a big pain to micromanage. Well, I didn't do shit. Man, if we could successfully kill these guys off. Hello, boys. Witness me. And then do shit. Okay, they killed a few Imperial trained archers. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord, I just lost 5 Aserai Master Archers just like that. You like a mix of Aserai and Empire Archers for that reason. Empire Archers to take off long range and the Aserai Archers kick in when the enemy gets close, or at least that's the theory. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, man. We're just getting sniped off right now. Didn't do shit. Did I reach the... Oh, crap. They reached... Ah, fuck it, it's over. I'll accept the failure. I accept the death. I'll accept the defeat. It's okay. It's over. My boys are gone. Mostly injured, but gone. So about Fians? Well, definitely Fians are the most awesome. See you, Smoothie. Have a good one, man. Yeah, my boy's broken. My boys are running away. This would be so cool if I actually could hit somebody. And there goes the horsey. And there I go. What's for tomorrow? Warband. Warband for tomorrow. Fian search is a lot harder to come by. It's far easier to amass Empire Aserai Archers if you don't use the disciplinarian way of gathering Fians. That's correct. See you, Smoothie. Have a good one, man. Peace. How much did we lose? Well, first of all, I need to escape. And Fresh, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hidpoint Inn. Okay, so I'm alone. I lost all of my horses. Wow, that is a fortune that I lost. Holy shit. I had at least 90 desert horses, 35 mules, and 5 probably. Damn, dude. Ooh, that fucking hurt. Yeah. Yep. Prisonered, and I'm the only dude. Didn't lose my shit, though. Equipment's still there. Did my horse go lame? Nope. Still an Aserai horse. And now we're capable of combat. Yeah. Oh my god, and now I have to go grab recruits again. Oh, and those mountain bandits are actually gonna catch up to me and kick my ass. That is amazing. Fuck buckets. Okay. Okay, let's see what I can do. See if I can win. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's back to the drawing board. It's back to square one. Oh, and I also, of course, only have 20% health or something like that. It's amazing. Okay, boy, throw that shit. Please just don't shoot my horse with it. Oh, he's as bad as me as that shit. Oh crap! No! Don't you dare touch my horsey! Oh man, I can't use the javelins because I need the javelins to deal with the enemies. I need the javelins to deal with these guys because these guys, yeah, they throw shit. Why not pay them off? Because I forgot. Forgot that I can do that. Plus, I have a lot of money on me. Mostly looters, though? Dude, you understand. Yeah, you see that? You see that? And also, looters are the most dangerous because they have those cameras that magically transmit damage over your face. Nope. Shit. Gotta be careful. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Got him. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those rocks that can murderalize you. Throw. Come on, throw it. Just throw those rocks. Throw them at me. Show me no mercy. Yep. Go for it. Waste that ammo, boys. Waste that ammo. Holy shit balls. Yep. Keep going. Throw. Hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Nope, they don't have unlimited ammo. They have a quiver. Sorry, a quiver. A limited amount of ammo like everybody. The ones that they apparently have infinite rocks? No, they don't have infinite rocks. 20 stacks, 20 something, I don't know. Hey, surprise! Surprise chest shot. I'm not expecting to. If I retreat, I think I could win. Do I receive a hit to the health if I leave? I think I do. I don't remember. If I retreat and re-engage. Do I lose health? No, I shouldn't. We'll see. We'll see. Man, from giant battles to this small shit. Hey, catch. That's a good boy. Next, I'd like to hit the dude with the shield. Hey, got him. Nice. You don't lose health? Okay, that's good. Beautiful. Ah, that's the only good thing about these things. They're so satisfying to hit with. And as I said, they one-shot. Ow, you son of a bitch. Okay, yep, I'm done now. I can't retreat and re-engage. Because I have under 90% health. I can't re-participate. Can't attack again. Shit, I have to make sure that I try to win this. Stupid rocks got me. Stupid rocks got me good. Good. Under 90%? Under 19%, my man. Gotcha. Okay, time to bring out the sword and... Oh, wait, are those guys running away? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I know. I'll be done soon. Yeah, I know. I've noticed. I need to deal with them before their courage comes back. We like the graphics of this game. Only 3 left. Throw that rock, you son of a bitch. Really? Only these guys? Where's the others? I thought there were more. Okay, nobody's here. Patience is key, yeah. Gotta go for the charge, boys. Charging in! And I'm scared shitless because they're gonna kill me. They'll win, man. They'll win. Man. Son of a... You stupid rock-throwing son of a bitch. Come on! Come on! Good. Charging is not patience, I know. They don't technically have weapons that can stop a horse. The armor horse. Yeah, well, who am I kidding? They're gonna stop my horse like it's nobody's business. That's what I was talking about when it comes to horses. A polearm could be good right about now. Indeed. Indeed it could. Speaking of, let's go find one. Hello, mates? Ah, shit, the weapon despawned. Okay. Nah, weapon despawned. Ah, god damn. Hey, nice. Okay. Get him. That always happens. You can't hit an enemy without receiving a hit. Beautiful. Okay, you son of a bitch. I feel like it would be... Got him. Beautiful. Come on. Whew. Nice. Good. Good, good, good. Damn. Nice. All of those dudes with me. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that super fast desert bandits are going to come out there. I'm not expecting to reach Hubiar alive. I'm not expecting it. Yeah, that dude's already... Yep. That dude's already charging me. Help! Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, we can work something out. How much, man? 419? Yeah, sure. Fuck off. Yep, 39% health. 41. And we're back here. Okay, and of course there's no dudes, but I guess this is a good location to stop and smell the ashes. Trust me, I clenched my butt cheeks as well, my man. I had them clenched tight as well. Okay, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you like what I do, please hit that follow button. It's going to notify you when I stream. If you want to further support me, also subscribe. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps with the algorithm. I have multiple guides and playthroughs that you guys can check out. Yeah, the other fight wasn't that good, Night Shifty. It was fine. I'm sad that we couldn't defeat the Empire Army. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Wish you boys and girls a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow when we're gonna be playing some not Bannerlord, some Warband. Alright. Bye, guys.